Hey there, and welcome back to English in Ease. I'm Emily, and I'm really glad you're here today. This episode is going to be a little different from what we usually do. It's more than just listening, it's your turn to speak with me. Yes, you heard that right. Today, we're diving into your shadowing practice challenge. This is your personal time to speak out loud, build real confidence, and let English become more natural for you, step by step. So before we jump in, let me ask you something simple. How are you feeling today? Did anything small make you smile? Did you learn something from our last episode? If you did, I'm genuinely happy for you. But even if you didn't, that's completely okay too. Because you're here now, and that's what really matters. Now, let's have an honest moment between us. Just listening to English won't magically make you fluent. If you want to speak English better, then guess what? You have to speak. I know, it sounds obvious, but sometimes we forget that part. We spend hours listening, reading, and maybe even watching English videos, but our mouths stay silent. And when it's finally time to speak, it feels awkward or scary or like the words are stuck. That's where shadowing comes in. And trust me, it's a powerful tool. Shadowing is when you listen and then immediately repeat what you hear. You follow the rhythm, the tone, the music of how I speak. You copy the sounds, not just the words, but how the words live in the sentence. It's like singing along to a song until you feel it. And no, it's not about being perfect. It's about using your voice, using your breath, using your mouth to shape English sounds until they stop feeling foreign and start feeling familiar. You can go slow. You can make mistakes. In fact, I hope you do. Because mistakes are proof that you're doing the work, that you're engaged, that you're learning. And remember this golden rule. It's not about how much you study. It's about how often you do it. 5 minutes a day is way better than 1 hour once a week. So if you're here, if you're listening, if you're willing to repeat after me, you are already doing something amazing. Let's get started, shall we? Today, we're going to practice 30 simple sentences together. I'll say each one slowly and clearly in a British accent. After each sentence, there will be a short pause. Your turn to speak. Just follow the subtitles. Look out for the highlighted words. They're your guide. Speak out loud. Yes, out loud. Even if it feels strange at first. You're not just a listener today. You're a speaker. These sentences are designed for early learners and for those coming back to the basics with new eyes. Don't try to do everything perfectly. Don't push yourself to be fast. Be kind to your brain. Consistency matters more than speed. All right. Deep breath. Are you ready? Let's warm up those English muscles. Let's begin your shadowing challenge together. Welcome again to your shadowing session with me, Emily. You may be wondering, why are we doing this? Why shadowing? And maybe even, why British English? Great questions. Let's take a moment to talk about it. Shadowing is one of the most effective ways to improve your speaking, listening, and pronunciation all in one go. When you shadow, you're not just passively listening. You're engaging your voice, your brain, and your ears, all at the same time. You're hearing English, you're saying English, and you're building fluency from the inside out. It's like learning to ride a bike. At first it feels unnatural, but after enough practice, it becomes second nature. As for the accent, yes, I speak with a British accent. But here's what I want you to remember. Whether it's British, American, Australian, or Canadian English, it's all English. The point is not the accent. The point is clarity, confidence, and connection. So don't worry about sounding exactly like me. Focus on the music of the sentence, the stress, the tone, the feeling of the language. Are you ready to begin your first set of shadowing sentences? Let's do it together. But before we dive in, I need something from you. A promise. Promise me that you won't give up. Not today. Not tomorrow. Not on this challenge. Even if it feels hard. Even if you don't get every word right. Promise me you'll keep showing up. Yes? Beautiful. I knew you would. This is day 1 of your 5-day shadowing challenge. You can do this. I believe in you. Here's how it works. I say a sentence. You listen. You repeat after me. You can pause and practice again. Follow the subtitles. Notice the highlighted words. Speak clearly and with intention. That's all. No pressure. Just practice. Let's begin. Sentence practice. Begins. I am learning English. I am learning English. I am learning English. I am not afraid to make mistakes. I am not afraid to make mistakes. I am not afraid to make mistakes. I understand more each day. I understand more each day. I understand more each day. I feel proud of my progress. I feel proud of my progress. I feel proud of my progress. I enjoy learning English. I enjoy learning English. I enjoy learning English. I listen carefully. I listen carefully. I listen carefully. I speak slowly and clearly. I speak slowly and clearly. I speak slowly and clearly. I try every day. I try every day. I try every day. I believe in myself. I believe in myself. I believe in myself. I trust my journey even if it's slow. I trust my journey even if it's slow. I trust my journey even if it's slow. That's your first 10 sentences. Great work so far. Seriously, take a moment and smile. You've just completed your first 10 shadowing sentences. And trust me, every sentence you speak out loud is a step forward in your English journey. Let's keep that momentum going. Now we'll move on to the next set of sentences. They're just a tiny bit longer. Nothing scary. You've got this. You're going to hear me say each sentence 3 times. After each one, you'll have time to repeat. Let's focus on rhythm, on clarity, and most of all, on feeling good while speaking. Let's begin the next 10. My effort today creates my fluency tomorrow. My effort today creates my fluency tomorrow. My effort today creates my fluency tomorrow. I am not giving up. I am growing. I am not giving up. I am growing. I am not giving up. I am growing. My journey is beautiful, even if it's slow. My journey is beautiful, even if it's slow. My journey is beautiful, even if it's slow. I speak English to express, not to be perfect. I speak English to express, not to be perfect. I speak English to express, not to be perfect. I am building my confidence 1 word at a time. I am building my confidence 1 word at a time. I am building my confidence 1 word at a time. I am getting better with every practice. I am getting better with every practice. I am getting better with every practice. I can understand more than I think. I can understand more than I think. I can understand more than I think. Speaking out loud helps me improve faster. Speaking out loud helps me improve faster. Speaking out loud helps me improve faster. I show up even when it feels hard. I show up even when it feels hard. I show up even when it feels hard. Every mistake helps me learn something new. Every mistake helps me learn something new. Every mistake helps me learn something new. That's 20 sentences now. Can you believe it? If you've been speaking out loud this whole time, amazing. If you were whispering or mouthing the words, that's okay too. Just remember, the more you use your voice, the more your brain connects to the language. This isn't just about vocabulary or grammar, it's about building a habit, a speaking habit. Every sentence you repeat builds muscle memory in your mouth, in your thinking, in your fluency. That's the real magic of shadowing. It's not about being right. It's about becoming familiar with the language. And just think, only 10 more sentences left today. You've already done the hard part. Now we're just finishing strong. So if you need to, take a sip of water, shake out your shoulders, breathe. And when you're ready, let's go. Every day I am becoming more confident in English. Every day I am becoming more confident in English. Every day I am becoming more confident in English. Speaking English clearly is something I can do. Speaking English clearly is something I can do. Speaking English clearly is something I can do. I am proud of my progress even if it's small. I am proud of my progress even if it's small. I am proud of my progress even if it's small. English is not hard. It's just new. English is not hard. It's just new. English is not hard. It's just new. I learn something new every time I try. I learn something new every time I try. I learn something new every time I try. I am building strong English habits today. I am building strong English habits today. I am building strong English habits today. My English gets better with every word I say. My English gets better with every word I say. My English gets better with every word I say. Even small practice makes a big difference. Even small practice makes a big difference. Even small practice makes a big difference. I am patient with myself and my progress. I am patient with myself and my progress. I am patient with myself and my progress. This is just the beginning of my English success. This is just the beginning of my English success. This is just the beginning of my English success. And just like that, you did it. 30 full shadowing sentences. Spoken, repeated, lived. You showed up for your English today. That matters. That counts. This might feel like a small step, but every great journey is made of small daily efforts. That's what builds real fluency. Not magic, not shortcuts, just small steps repeated over time with heart. You've just completed day 1 of your 5-day speaking challenge, and I hope you feel as proud as I feel watching you grow. And listen, if today felt hard, that's okay. That just means it mattered. If some sentences felt awkward, that's normal. That just means you're stretching, expanding, growing. And if you want to do this again tomorrow, I'll be right here. Whenever you need to, you can replay this episode. You can shadow these sentences again and again, because every repetition strengthens your foundation, and I'm so proud of you for being here. Now go rest, smile, and know that you're on the right path. Well done, truly. You just finished 30 full English speaking practice sentences with me, Emily, and you didn't just listen. You spoke. You used your voice. You made English come alive. And I want you to really let that sink in. This wasn't just an English lesson. This was a moment of bravery. Because speaking in a new language, it takes courage, it takes consistency, and it takes showing up even when it feels unfamiliar or uncomfortable. So if you're thinking, was that enough? Or, did I say it perfectly? Pause, breathe, and remember this. Progress isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet. Sometimes it's just you, repeating a sentence with your whole heart in a room where no one else is watching. That's growth. That's where fluency starts. Today, you created a new connection in your brain between the language you understand and the language you speak. That's a big deal. Now let's talk about something really important: consistency. Because if today is day 1 of your shadowing challenge, then you've got 4 more beautiful days ahead. And those days, they'll build on each other, one layer at a time, but only if you keep showing up. Here's what I want you to remember moving forward. It's okay to repeat. In fact, repetition is one of the most powerful tools for learning a language. Repetition makes things stick. So if today felt challenging, come back to it. Listen again tomorrow morning, or tonight. Let your brain absorb the rhythm. Let your mouth get used to the movement of each sound. Speaking is physical. Language isn't just something that happens in your head. Your lips, your tongue, your breath, they're all learning with you. That's why saying the words out loud, even if you're alone, is so important. Mistakes are proof that you're doing it right. No, really. If you were perfect, it would mean you weren't stretching yourself. But by stepping into shadowing practice, you've chosen to grow. So when you hear yourself say something wrong, smile. That's how we all learn. Now, I want to share a little secret with you. When I was learning another language, not English, but my second language, I was so scared to speak. I used to repeat words in my room at night. I would shadow podcasts, YouTube videos, even music. And you know what? At first, I felt silly. But slowly, I stopped feeling awkward. And I started feeling free. Because the more I repeated, the more my mouth knew what to do. The more I spoke out loud, the less I had to think. And that's the magic of fluency. Not speaking without mistakes, but speaking without fear. That's what I want for you. Freedom, confidence, ease, and yes, speaking with joy. So as we close out today's episode, I want to leave you with a few reflection questions. These will help you think about your journey and prepare for the next stage. Take a quiet moment with them, or speak your answers out loud. Yes, really. Talking to yourself in English is one of the best practices you can do. Here they are. What sentence today felt the easiest for you to say? What sentence felt the most difficult? And why? Which phrase or word made you smile or feel connected to English? How did your body feel while you were speaking? How can you remind yourself to come back and practice tomorrow? These aren't tests. They're invitations to notice, reflect, and stay on this path with intention. Because learning English isn't just a skill. It's a relationship. It's something you build with time, care, and trust. Now, before we wrap up completely, let's take one more moment to speak. Together. Repeat these affirmations with me. These are your final shadowing sentences for today. They're a little different. They're not just practice, they're encouragement. I am capable of learning English. I am capable of learning English. I am capable of learning English. I trust the process. Even when it's slow, I trust the process. Even when it's slow. I trust the process. Even when it's slow. I speak English with courage and kindness. I speak English with courage and kindness. I speak English with courage and kindness. My voice matters in any language. My voice matters in any language. My voice matters in any language. I am becoming more fluent every day. I am becoming more fluent every day. I am becoming more fluent every day. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Whether you said them loudly or softly, in full confidence or with quiet hesitation, you said them. That's what counts. Now, let me tell you a little about what's coming next. In day 2, we'll take things one level deeper. We'll explore common sentence structures that native speakers use all the time. You'll practice not just vocabulary, but flow, how sentences connect, how thought becomes speech. And don't worry, it'll still be in small steps, with lots of space for you to shadow, breathe, and speak with ease. I'll be right here to guide you. So, if you enjoyed today's practice, set a reminder. Make time for tomorrow. Let English be a gentle, daily part of your life. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for trusting me with your voice and your learning. And above all, thank you for trusting yourself. I'll see you in the next episode. Keep going, keep smiling, and keep speaking. Always with ease. Emily.